Egypt's forces are mustering and Ephesus is within our sights. The time for reprisal against Gorgo is nearly upon us, assuming we're remotely capable of it anyway. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our In Denial series. So, I'm taking a look at Ephesus here. We've got 103 garrison defense strength, which is not nothing. The city can perform a ranged attack because it has walls. This is the thing that concerns me. Hills. Hills. No hills, but look over here. We have this, which honestly I haven't really noticed, but they have an encampment district over here that also has walls, and it's just as strong as the city. I'm kind of tempted to see if I can attack this thing first. I feel like that might be our only shot at upstaging Gorgo in Ephesus, because this is the prize, no doubt. I think Eritrea will probably fall of its own accord, as I mentioned toward the end of the last episode, and I've been mentioning that for a few episodes. But the more I look at this coming fight, the more I know that... Here's another thing. She already has a fascist government, which is the next government type up. So that's how far ahead she is in culture. And that also means she has the potential to do a lot more damage. So we do have 3 turns away. We have mobilization about to unlock. We are 10 to 20 turns. Countdown's going to start any turn now, really, from the end of this particular age. And we're in a heroic age right now. She also is in a heroic age. With any luck, we'll be able to lock in another golden age. I don't know for sure that that's going to be possible, but we can try. But I'm curious whether or not attacking during this golden age or possibly waiting until I have all of my units at army strength or higher could be the best, course of action. Because the only thing I don't want to happen is for all of this build-up to have occurred, especially over the last couple of episodes, and then for the units to just get annihilated by a superior Gorgo. And I've played enough Civ 6 to know that that can happen. So, we've got Akhenaten here. They've just finished building another field cannon, and we combined that with an existing field cannon here to create this field cannon core. Let me go ahead and build... Let's build a factory, because that will help with production, and also... Does the factory provide... Doesn't provide housing, but it will help with everything else that I'm building, which is handy. Alright, we have this Inquisitor here. I don't think... Actually, you know what? They do need a little bit of help in Shadet, so let's go ahead and use that Inquisitor in that way. And we have this Debater, which can head over toward that Apostle. You probably need a little bit of help, don't you? So we'll send that Inquisitor to tag along for the fight. Alright, this Siege Tower... I'm just going to have you accompany this unit for now. Siege Tower will come in very handy, but we're rapidly approaching a point where they won't matter as much in the grand scheme. So I think I had this Inquisitor for the... Yeah, this Inquisitor is going to go up to Edfu to help deal with the influence of this Mongolian Apostle. We just have to pay very close attention over the next little while. Let's go ahead and repair up this caravel. This caravel is really just looking around at this point. One of the things that could be useful... Well, hang on. Why don't I bring you back? Because pretty soon we're going to have ironclads. Where was that other caravel again? Hold on. Right here? Yeah, stay there. Because we're going to have ironclads and I'll be able to upgrade to those. I have plenty of gold at the moment, which is nice. Oh, yes. I have this very powerful field cannon up here, which frankly I would like to combine with some of my other field cannons. But we can attack and kill this ranger. I think I was going to send this... Where did that order come from? I don't think I actually want them to go there. I just want to get this ironclad up here, because I would love to kind of have a little bit of a clearer view of this encampment up here and see how vulnerable it actually is. Let's go to the next turn. I think we might have a strategy for taking her encampment first and then moving in on the city. Also, that could provoke her into, if we were to declare war, that could provoke her into kind of crashing her units against mine, which if I can set up good defenses might actually be a better thing to do. It looks like I have tradable olives. I'm not going to trade them for something so small. Sorry, Ambiorix. But hang on, first of all, let's eliminate that ranger. Then let's move this ironclad up here. And there is the encampment. Now, of course, I can't do anything against the encampment with the ironclad. But I may be able to do something else. Hang on. Ooh. Some of these are tempting. I can buy a number of things with gold. I have just a ridiculous amount of gold income right now. Speaking of income, though, let me take a look at what I have for my current resources. Whales, gold, amber, olives, turtles, gypsum, honey, sugar, cotton, and tobacco. All right, let's check with Mansa Musa. Oh, he's got two things I don't have. He's got coffee and spices. So tell you what, let's trade the olives for those two things and then see how much gold per turn he's willing to pay me. 4 gold per turn and those 2 resources. I'll take that. Not too bad. We still have our alliance with Montezuma. I don't know how useful it's going to be. Where is Montezuma in the grand scheme? All right. Technologically, he's up there with Gorgo, interestingly enough. And he's also ahead of us. Okay, so I'm glad that we have him on our side, then. I didn't actually note that in the past. Okay, so Sayus, what you really need is like an additional military unit to help you lock down this area up here. So I could build a campus here. And I feel like I kind of need a campus still, if we're going to push in terms of science. Alternatively, I could also have an encampment, because some additional great general points wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But an encampment up here almost doesn't make sense, because it's not a city that we need to defend. But I've already got an encampment building in Apu, so that's not an argument that I've necessarily made elsewhere. Why make it here? Also, I still need to build the freaking diplomatic quarter. Man, all right. I think I'm going to go with the campus here in Sayus. I do. I'll have to make sure that tile doesn't flood, but I think I can pull that off. And then Edfu, as soon as... Hang on, where is that Inquisitor? Excellent. Let's go ahead and move you here. Remove heresy. Excellent. I can now use faith to purchase that library. Can't quite purchase a university, but that's fine. So let's build a theater square here so we can have additional culture up in Edfu. Looks like we've got some envoys. How many exactly? Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm going to put both of these into Jerusalem. If we can move towards possibly... Yeah, being able to take Jerusalem from Kublai Khan. Your cities with holy sites exert pressure as if they were holy cities. That could help against Gorgo. Absolutely. Man, I really wish I could do something here. One thing that would be quite handy, if I could buy it. Oh man, if I could. In a couple of turns, I will be able to. Okay, so I want to try and get a privateer going, because there are a bunch, and I mean... a bunch of goodie huts out here. And I could get goodies, yes, but I could also, one of the main reasons I want that is I can get era score from those. And I kind of feel like that might matter in the next few turns. All right, so this cannon, I'm just going to have them sit here while I ponder my military decisions. I'm going to keep that Inquisitor there, and it looks like... All right, so we're going to just try and keep them from doing anything funny up here. We have a couple of archaeologists almost done, and we will have those line infantry shelter in place. We do have a pretty strong army now, but it looks like Gorgos is growing, which is not reassuring. Thankfully, both of those volcanoes are still active. That's helpful.
By the march of science beyond the steam engine.
Winston Churchill. Mansa Musa has declared war on Gorgo. That's interesting. Wait, so where is Mansa Musa? Mali. No way. Oh no, that's Shaka. Where is Mansa Musa? Can I maybe not see him? So this is the original capital of Nubia down here. Is this Mansa Musa over here? Yeah, it is. So he's declared war on Gorgo. That's very interesting. So that means he... Oh, wow. She's also at war with Montezuma right now. That's a turn of events. So that could help put her on her back foot a little bit. All right, let me go ahead and use my debater. This is perfect timing. I can't believe they moved that apostle where they did, but I'm going to take advantage of it. We're one turn away from mobilization, and I kind of feel like I do want to build up my units. I don't want to make any foolhardy moves here, because as much as I am ready to clap back against Gorgo, I've had too many times, both on the channel and off the channel, where an advanced AI opponent like this, on this difficulty or especially higher, unless you're fully prepared, they'll just run circles around you. So what can I do militarily to kind of get ready here? Let's go ahead and select rifling, because I do have a high level unit here that I'm bringing back right now, in fact. All right, I can upgrade you to an ironclad. I can also upgrade you to an ironclad. Nice. Now, not this turn. Oh yeah, that gold. Oh, I forgot about that. That gold I was building up so that I could buy the privateer. So now I have to wait 3 more turns. I can't make any gold purchases. I was very excited to upgrade those, but we need to wait. So let's go ahead and build a military academy here. Absolutely. I'll keep that Inquisitor in place there. It looks like they're trying to get frisky with this unit here. I can't do anything here. Can I build? Yeah, I can buy the university. Perfect. There's some additional science progress right there. Let's build a farm there. Fishing boats there. And I guess I can have these units... I kind of want to... Before I march up there, I want to heal these up. And it would be better if they were in friendly territory. So let's move them there, then I'll heal them. We'll keep the ironclad there to keep an eye on the barbarians. I wish there was more I could do up here to quickly rid myself of that situation so that I could bring this field cannon down to the front. I'll keep an eye on this war, though, because if Gorgo gets distracted over here... Yeah, she definitely has some artillery. I don't... She's got artillery already.
In order to rally people, governments need enemies.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, Sean, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's worrisome. I might want to wait until I have the next government policy unlocked. Maybe. Alright, so we have a promotion available here. We can breach a dam. Oh, because she succeeded in fomenting unrest. Nice. Sabotage production as if 2 levels more advanced, or just siphon funds. You know what? Just siphon funds. Not going to do anything with gold for the next little while. Naval tradition. This will give me another envoy, and it's just 1 turn, so go ahead and do that for the envoy. Oh, nice. Excavate artifact. Your knowledge of combustion has advanced considerably as a result of digging up those artifacts. We need more housing in Swinet, and it looks like I have some gold, some coal here, not gold. Why don't I go ahead and train another builder? Hello. Yeah, it's going to take 4 turns. There's more that I could do in the area of Swinet. Again, not going to do anything with gold here. But I could build a bank. It'll be done in 8 turns, but it'll ensure that I have additional gold income. I do feel like we're headed for a showdown with Gorgo in the next probably 2 or 3 episodes. All right, let's go ahead and promote Magnus all the way up to maximum, so they get the era score for that. We now have 7 more points to earn. Countdown still has not started. I want to make sure I hadn't missed it there. All right. I'm going to keep this Inquisitor just in position. And actually, this field cannon, a couple things I could do with this. I started training the field cannon in order to bring it up here for this field cannon. But I don't have to. I could also use it to bolster this field cannon into an army. And I'm kind of tempted to. I'm going to go ahead and move this bombard unit up there. And I can put this unit in Shadet. Need to keep an eye on her army strength to get a sense for how well she's doing in this war. Alright, so that combat went well. Let me go ahead and move these units back into position. Alright, so I'm going to get this Inquisitor to convert Sais. Normally an Inquisitor wouldn't be able to convert, but because there's already some religious influence there, by cleansing it, it has a similar effect. Let's have another farm built there that will help Sais grow faster. It's already set on growth focus. What if I put you on production focus? The campus finishes a little faster, but the city... Yeah, you know what? Go on production focus. Seems it's a little better. I'll take it. And then if we come here, we can chop down these woods, and this theater square will be done a lot sooner. All right, now this ironclad, I really just want you to look around for additional things that might be discovered and give me era score. Maybe there are some natural wonders I haven't found yet. There are almost certainly natural wonders I haven't found yet. Anything to secure a golden age and have a little bit of an edge over Gorgo. All right, Mensa Musa just wants some niter. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say no to this because I want to make sure I have as much niter as I need. Ooh, well, we might have enough here. Mega Colossal Eruption. A unit was lost here. One of Gorgo's units, I presume. 4 population lost. 2 damaged tiles. 7 fertilized tiles.
The Navy has both a tradition and a future, and we look with pride and confidence in both directions.
Okay. So we have successfully acquired discourses on Livy. Let's go ahead and have a Bombard Corps here. And can you just... You're particularly good at stealing technologies, so why don't you just keep stealing tech boosts, please, from Gorgo. Yeah, additional cities need housing, I know. Can I buy the unit that I want to buy? Oh, not quite. One more turn, and I can buy a privateer with gold. Thankfully, we haven't gotten our countdown. I think we just did. We just did. The countdown just started. Lovely. Okay. Here we go. Merchant Republic. Not really going to use that. All right, in Rockadet... Yeah, I could just build the privateer. It'll be done in 5 turns. But I think what I'd rather do... Let's get a bank going here, too. Additional gold income is probably going to be pretty handy. Nice. Just increase my faith per turn pretty substantially. We've got a skirmisher in Akhenaten. Factory almost done. Still a few antiquity sites that Gorgo hasn't pilfered, thankfully. All right, I'm going to just bring my Inquisitor here. All right, now I can bring them here. I don't know if this combat will be... It will actually be good to do now. Nice. So that Apostle is going to die, and that combat is definitely happening close enough to Ephesus to potentially give us some influence. Nice. That was helpful. So this Inquisitor, if they attack now, I need to get some more religious units in the area. Yeah, I'm happy with my policies at the moment. Where I'm kind of leaning, to be honest, is waiting until we have the next government type before I declare. I know I had this very special war declaration that I mentioned last episode, the ability to declare with this Casus Belli, the Golden Age War. It generates fewer grievances, but we still have the chance for a War of Retribution for 9 more turns, which I guess I would have to denounce her again. Honestly, I don't care too much about the grievances. The grievance system is nice. I love that they added it to Civ 6, and I'm not dismissing it because it gives the other AI opponents, it gives them like more of a sense of a true opinion of you. I mean, yes, there's good opinions and bad opinions, but there's a sense of like, what have you done right? What have you done wrong? Which player actions are justified based on what the AI has done to you and what you've done to the AI. And I could go to war against Gorgo even if it generated grievances and made the other civilizations mad at me. I don't care. I've been having fun with this playthrough because, again, it was a bit of a rough... We got a bad start where we did, so I'm just doing the best I can with it. And I'm not terrifically worried about what might happen on the grievances front. Alright, so let's sail this ironclad around and see what we can find. Alright, so let's remove those woods. Alright, 5 turns left on the theater square. And it looks like we have an antiquity site there too. Ah, Sayus didn't quite convert this turn, interestingly enough. Going to take a little bit longer. Looks like another barbarian unit did spawn. I'm not surprised. It's a little bit annoying, but not surprised. Alright, why don't you foment unrest again? You did well the first time. I should actually move them into a city where they can steal money. But that's a 90% success chance that I can start right now. Okay, so Suleiman is impressed.
Bolt actions speak louder than words.
Okay.
The day we stop exploring is the day we commit ourselves to live in a stagnant world, devoid of curiosity, empty of dreams.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Oh, Neil. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and buy my privateer, because that could be the thing that locks in my golden age if I can get it to move fast enough. I don't have a ton of turns, but we're going to try. All right, in 2 turns, I will unlock sanitation, which gives us the sewer, Orjagaj, the medic, and then any stepwell improvements receive +1 housing, but I don't have any stepwell improvements, I don't believe. All right, so Akhenaten's unpowered. I can change that relatively quickly. All right, I'm going to develop conservation under civics. This will give me 3 envoys when done, and might help me with that goal of taking Jerusalem and applying some additional religious pressure from my various cities. Ooh, this is interesting. I'm going to go ahead and try and win this combat here. Let's see. Oh, that's frustrating. Didn't see that coming. Tell you what. There we go. All right, so now this apostle will die horribly, very straightforwardly, and Ephesus might convert. Nice. Okay. Well, that's handy. Now I think it's time to go ahead and get a coal power plant going in Akhetaten. Will that provide... Hang on. Doesn't provide housing, but it does... We're accumulating 4 per turn right now, 4 coal per turn. So it allows us to take advantage of our coal. She is building Big Ben. And part of me wants to... Honestly, part of me wants to wait until she's done with that, you know? Like, that's another, you know, reason I'm biding my time on this. It's like, it sure would be nice to just steal that from her, because we know she's going to get it before we do. It would be amusing in order to get that. Or if we were to get that. It would be thoroughly amusing. Alright, this ironclad. I really just want to see if I can find a natural wonder. How's this war going, by the way? Still at war with both of them. Her army looks like it's plenty strong. I'm going to use this Inquisitor in Sais to go ahead and fully convert it. Can't buy anything with faith at the moment, but I should be able to next turn. Yep, I can buy either an art or archaeological museum, which is awesome. Yeah, not a lot I can do here, but that's fine. Privateer can't do anything till next turn. That's okay. Let's go ahead and take a Gorgo artifact. It's in our territory, but she came in and took plenty of artifacts from me otherwise, so why not? They gave me some era score. We're now only 6 era score away. Next turn, please. We'll be 8 turns away from the end of the age. Ambiorix is impressed. Special session of the World Congress. Gorgo was ravaged by a natural disaster. We should help them recover. No. No, let's just vote this down as hard as we can. And see if we can just get that to fail. Damn it. Alright, well, now there's going to be a competition to help Gorgo, which is going to give her a means to acquire additional wealth. That's ridiculous. Why are y'all being so nice to her? It's just... She's been nothing but a pain, but I guess only to me. Yeah, these are just additional declarations of war. Oh, she's also at war with Mongolia now. Okay, well, maybe the comment that I made about World War was not so far-fetched. I didn't think it was far-fetched to begin with, but hey. All right, Memphis is done with its military academy, which means production-wise, I'm going to be able to accomplish a lot here. Let me train an additional cuirassier so that this can be an army. We'll put them right there. Now, interesting choice that you made here, I have to say. Because now I'm definitely going to be able to convert Ephesus. Almost certainly. As a result of the death of this apostle. Bye-bye. So we should see Shadets. Yeah, even Eritrea converted there. And Ephesus is definitely one of our cities now. So that was a win for our religion. Heck yes. We still need 6 more era score, though. Put those units to sleep for now. The privateer... Oof, is that all you can move in one turn? That's not far. I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish that much with them. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move this field cannon out and hope that they can clear that barbarian encampment before too much longer. Next turn. Oh, that wasn't a lot. Ungazar Gamu is still holding out against this religion's influence. Mongolia's trying, though.
No innovation in the past 200 years has done more to save lives and improve health than the sanitation revolution, triggered by the invention of the toilet.
I'm sorry, I just love the emphasis that Sean adds there, just to the word toilet. Just the right amount of just gravel to his voice. It's perfect. All right, so now we can build sewers, which will help with our housing issue in our various cities. Helps people live in closer quarters without being absolutely miserable. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and look into replaceable parts. Farm improvements to mechanize agriculture, +1 food adjacency bonus for every farm improvement they are adjacent to. So farms that are next to each other basically become more productive. Pasture improvements receive +1 production, but it's really infantry that I'm looking for. I love the idea of flight, too, for that matter. Great Admiral. Nice. Lascarina Borbalina, or Bubalina. So this is +1 promotion level and 50% combat experience to a military naval unit. So let's just move you up here, and then we will retire you. We now just need 5 air score. And this promotion will allow me to give you 1 more movement. Oh, you know, I could have sent that out to the privateer. That would have been handy. But I might still be able to accomplish some things here. Let's see. If we select our skirmisher, we can see, yeah, we might still be able to discover, or to grab some of those goody huts. Those tribal villages that have been waiting to be discovered for the entire game. Let's go ahead and start building a sewer in Swinet. It's needed. Meanwhile, we can also get this coal improved. Ooh, I can buy a library with gold here. Although, once I've got this converted to my religion, I'll be able to buy it with faith, which will be much more effective. Let's just do a barracks to improve its production. And there is yet another... Oh my god, why are you just sending your religious units to die? What are you doing? Alright, we can't fight them this turn. It was a little bit too much movement for all of those. But holy crap. Ah, damn. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, well, we can't fight both of them. So I'm going to have to back off now. These are hills. So why don't we go ahead and build a mine there in Sayus, and I'll have to defend from a little bit closer quarters. That was what I was afraid of, though. Man, is there something else that I could do up here? I could wait a few turns and buy something. I just don't want to invest that much in Sayus. But if it would help clear this, it might be worth it. Let's go ahead and send this ironclad away. I'm only using it to kind of spy on that general area. You show wisdom and might working in harmony, like well-alloyed steel. Well, thank you, Kublai Khan. I appreciate that. The Nubians want to be friends. Yes, let's actually be friends, because she is south of Gorgo, and we could potentially become military allies with her. Major drought. Oh, I didn't realize she has Alhambra. Wow. And the Colosseum. Colosseum's in Sparta, though, and I think Alhambra's in Sparta as well. No, it's actually in Athens, which is apparently like right here, south of Eritrea. That's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and make this happen if we can. Alright. We can only fight... Yeah, that was the only combat that we can make happen, unfortunately. But we do finally have this archaeologist ready. Excavate artifact. Nice. All right, so now we just have 4 points until we secure another golden age. I kind of want to... We're at 35 minutes. I kind of want to play out the rest of this age, but I also don't want to drag this episode too long. So, tell you what. Let me go ahead and let's go ahead and build medieval walls in Thebes. If I'm in Thebes, excuse me. If I'm going to attack from the direction of Thebes, it needs to be able to defend itself. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless. We can buy an amphitheater here, and then maybe also, yes, very nice. Let's do an art museum in Edfu. We're now producing pretty good cultural output, all considered. Edfu seems like it might be a good harbor city. Although I think what I want to do is... yeah, I'm tempted just to buy another builder with gold. Do you have a trader supporting you yet? Yes, you do. So does Sayus. A water park might be a good idea up here, too. If I put it here, it could actually reach over to Apu. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. If I put it right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It could benefit both cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Water Park District, right there. We're going to have to build some things in order to get those 8-tile improvements. But let's go ahead and go for a... oh, nice. We have a mask there. I don't know why you're giving me movement options here. There's nothing I can do with that unit. Well, I know why, because there's technically a movement point, but... okay, so let's move you back 1 tile here. It's just for the good of that unit, because I don't want to lose it right now. That would be very unfortunate. And we'll play to the beginning of turn 175 here, but I also... let's use our scout to spot for... yeah, there we go. I want to try and get over there if I can. I wish this privateer... man, I should have used that Great Admiral to better... not only to improve their movement. I could have either used the Great Admiral to just link up with them and make them faster, or I could have just given them the promotion outright. Alright. Next turn. Barbarians approach. Oh, nice. Surging machinery and billowing smoke mark the start of our power generation. So we're 1 point away. Successfully acquired computers. Nice. Your knowledge of computers has advanced considerably. All right, so I'm going to move this unit back here, and now I can kill you without batting an eye. This spy can currently siphon funds. Time to complete all missions reduced by 25%. Yeah, let's go ahead and give that spy linguist. So this spy also succeeded, which means I'm now going to give the order to steal another great work. Notice that Gorgo's army strength is staying about the same. I'm just glad she's at war with so many people right now. So she's apparently pissed off a lot of people, which we'll just need to bide our time and attack at the right moment. But it's going to be great. All right, I'm going to put a... yeah, I'm going to put a stock exchange in Rockadet. It's the right thing to do. Let's play through... yeah, let's get the sewer in place in Akhenaten because we can deal with that housing issue, at least partially. Shipyard in Apu. Oh, Hasina was killed in the city of Corinth. She wasn't quite skilled enough to get away after that. That's a shame. So Gorgo is now going to be mad at me, but it's okay. I can definitely kill this apostle right now. And we're going to do that. I can't promise that, Gorgo. Sorry. Part of me almost wants her to attack me again, you know? Believe me, I want to hit her back hard with everything I've got, but we had a bad start at the beginning of this run. So I'm just trying not to be too presumptuous about what we can do. I think once I've got this bank and these sewers built, that will be an opportunity for me to start building units that could actually army up. In 2 turns, we'll be able to upgrade to infantry as well. And that, I think, is going to be necessary for any fighting we do against Gorgo. Go to the next turn. Gorgo has finished Big Ben. Good. Honestly, like, I wanted her to have Big Ben, because I can take it from her. Spy mission aborted. Okay. With that, we are at the end of turn 175, beginning of turn 176. I'm going to stop this one here. In the next one, we are probably going to jump into the next era, the modern era, I believe. And at that point, we'll have to kind of assess... Yeah, her army strength is only growing, so she must be winning this war. I can't see a whole lot about how it's doing. Well, Teotihuacan is about to fall. So the war might not be going particularly well, but it's interesting that we didn't get dragged in. This must have been a joint war that was arranged via trade deal, because we didn't get dragged into the fight. But in the next episode, I'm just going to keep doing my best to position my units. It looks like the Cuirassier is done here in Memphis, so I'll be able to make my first army unit there, which will, by the way, give us the Golden Age for the next era, whichever it is. And hopefully that will help give us a leg up against Gorgo when the time is right. And it feels like it's almost here, but I'm going to try and wait for the exact moment. Going to wait, as Captain Jack would say, for the opportune moment. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and additional perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. And comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.